Usually it's one or the other.
Oh, hi, hey!
We're on the live stream.
Hello.
All right, so this is the first live stream of playing the PS4. We did it.
Yeah, we did it.
This is the first one.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Jared.
It took a lot of work.
Jared Garrettson.
I should show you. I'm using a PS4 controller.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's colorful. Show it again? No, wait, no, show it. It's just below the camera.
Yeah, we have a...
Look at that. Look at that beautiful baby.
Oh, wait, what does this do?
That's a touchpad.
Oh,
It kills you. It instantly kills you.
We should talk about the man that actually brought the dev kit for us.
Yes, working tirelessly for months on this.
He's really tired. He's been working really hard.
Years. Working on
Years even.
the online free-to-play first-person shooter Blacklight Retribution. One of the best online shooters of last year, in my personal opinion. And Sark and
I agree.
a lot of people. It's a fantastic game. Gives Call of Duty a huge run for its money. Especially since it is a free-to-play.
Yeah.
It's amazing, and it's going to be coming out launch for PS4.
That's the target.
And we're lucky enough that we're buddy, and we...
Oh, both of you guys, please don't throw up.
Jared and I went out last night. I was getting out there. We're both really tired. So when you see that close-up of Jared's face, he's like, yeah.
Jared had some last-minute tweaking.
They had a really good time. You can tell they're really happy.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Adam and I took it. We left early.
Yes, but we got an alpha for the game, so it's a very early build of what we're
Press
getting.
play.
Yes. I have to do certain things. We are playing offline with bots right now, so what you're seeing is no online play because no one else has this game right now.
Right.
But we're seeing how the game transitions from mouse and keyboard to controller.
And the PS4 controller
is really good.
Is way better, in my opinion, than the PS3 controller.
That's so cool. So that's right there. If I do the touchpad, I do a taunt.
Here, hold it up so that people can see what
Oh
you
yeah,
do.
so if I, pretty simple. Oh, here.
We should at least acknowledge the fact that because we cannot feed out directly of the PlayStation 4, we're recording the gameplay off of a television. So those minor little reflections and glares, we can't fix that.
Old school.
We still wanted to show you the game.
Right.
This is the only way we can do it right.
Well, the system doesn't come out for months, so they're still kind of working out the kinks. It's a dev kit. So.
And how the kit you're using right now, this is near final or this is final?
I believe, I don't think anything's going to be final until it's on the shelf.
Yeah.
But yeah, like right now, I mean, Sony's been really, really cool. I mean, my God, I think we're the first Sony PlayStation 4 period to ever live stream, and the fact that we're not even first party, like super first party, is amazing. We're part of the Pub Fund group, so Sony. We brought, when we got the rights back, we brought it to Sony, and they've been awesome. They've been really helping us out with everything, putting us on the floor at E3. That was huge for us.
Yeah.
This is all 100% Zombie, developing, publishing, paying for the whole thing. So it's really, really cool. It's crazier. This is the first time that I've been able to see it on a big ass TV.
And it looks better than the PC version for me. I mean, and I've got graphics pretty much maxed out, and it looks really great.
He's running it on a Mac, to be fair.
That's the problem.
Oh
it's a
yeah.
MacBook Pro.
Oh okay. Well, good job. Good job.
Pretty well with the DS.
Thanks again for bringing it out. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I know Adam and I were both like, "There's no way you can be able to bring the dev kit out and play PlayStation 4 Blacklight. No way."
Yeah.
So thank you again.
Yeah, absolutely. And the cool part, bringing up the graphics is, we were able to put everything on high. So it's the best that the way that the PC is on ultra high. That's everything's there. So and we really only had to do a few optimizations to it. PlayStation's really powerful, and considering this is the first rev console, console cycles just get prettier and prettier and better. So, we're really excited to see what we're going to be able to do with the PlayStation and even the Xbox One in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
This isn't our only game. Amazingly enough, we've got plenty of projects coming out the line.
And it's worth mentioning. This game will not require PlayStation Plus, correct?
That's a huge deal.
I didn't know that until we were at E3 and they announced it. That was a really great surprise. So, us, PlanetSide, Warframe, who's the fourth?
Oh, DC Universe?
DC Universe, yeah. So all 4 of us are in front, so you don't have to do the monthly subscription. But we're actually talking with Sony about doing some stuff with PS Plus members.
Of course.
That'll be really cool.
Like
so
new weapons, new kits.
Well, we don't want to do new weapons for PlayStation Plus members only because that'd just be kind of weird. Right. So, but maybe camos or content or non-game changing things. Hats. Absolutely. Yeah.
Trying to tomahawk him. Sorry. I'm not doing well.
That's okay.
But yeah, the game transitions quite well. I'm getting. Jared actually didn't tell me how to do anything with the controller. I'm just picking it up
and playing it.
First thing that I notice is the triggers feel really good. If you remember with what's it called, with the PS3, all the games, if you want to aim down sights, typically for like a first-person shooter, it was always there you go.
Right.
But now, since the triggers actually feel like triggers, or the L2 and R2 actually, they feel good. Like, it just feels natural.
That was always my problem with the PS3 controllers. They both felt like shoulder buttons. Neither one of them felt like triggers. And this one, I think it's L2 and R2, but they both feel they're actual triggers.
I mean, that was the really cool part about it. When we started talking with the consoles about getting Blacklight onto it, we literally got pulled into, super secret squirrel NDAs that were like connected to crazy shit, so we wouldn't leak. But as soon as we got brought on there, I was like, I'm gonna come down to see this controller, and so went down to the Bay Area, and as soon as we got to touch the controller, it was over. Like, it was just. That was my biggest worry, because we put out Tango Down on the PlayStation 3, and I had rubber bands wrapped around the thumbsticks because the thumbsticks were so loose.
Oh, okay.
And so as soon as I got that and I was able to touch it and the thumbsticks felt right, just went, yes, let's do this. Let's put it on the PlayStation.
Wow.
It's really cool because I've always been a Sony PlayStation guy. Had all of them. I've got 3 Xboxes. And I've got one, I don't even think I've turned on the 3 in a really long time.
Yeah.
And it was mostly because I'm not only do I make shooters, but that's pretty much the only game that I play. Mm-hmm. So being able to bring Blacklight to the PlayStation with this new controller. I mean, it's all about the control. That's the big thing, is a lot of people say, well, it's been out on the PC for so long. Why would I recheck it out? Well, it's a completely different player base, really. I mean, console guys are console guys, PC guys are PC guys. There is crossover, but it's not huge.
Yeah.
And so really the big thing though about it is it's the experience that's changing drastically because of the controller. And as we implement more stuff to it, we took Unreal 3 and brought it to the PlayStation 4. So we actually are going to do a lot more optimization and really make this as high frame rate as possible.
Right.
We're not talking about it yet just because we haven't done it yet. So I'm not going to just go X frames and run into the void. But we definitely are trying to make this as good and as smooth and industry standard. I mean, that's the crazy part, is it's not even a bragging element. It's industry standards are expected, and that's what we want to bring to the player base.
So if you guys have any questions for Jared, Hundar, Adam, or me, go to Twitter when it's not down, because right now it may be down, and hashtag MLive, MLIVE. And we'll read the tweets and answer your questions about the PlayStation 4 as much as we can, and about Blacklight Retribution as much as we can. Mainly Jared will be answering the questions.
Are we doing any giveaways?
I don't think so.
Do we have codes or anything you want to give out? Sorry, I remember hearing.
Natalie said not to, so.
Oh, never mind.
She's yelling.
If you tweet Jared, he'll give you a free skull helmet.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
Tweet at Garrettson, because Nightfox is mean.
You get unlimited.
Hashtag.
She won't let you play with the lights off while you're playing with me. She won't let you give away free codes.
Oh, shit.
So conceivably, like we were saying before, you could buy the PlayStation 4 at launch, bring it home, download Blacklight if it's a launch title, which it sounds like it hopefully will be, and then play right away.
Yeah.
They just hook up an online connection. You wouldn't have to pay PlayStation Plus. You didn't have to do none of that.
Yeah.
Just play.
Well, with it being a free-to-play, do you have to make another account on top of your
It'll be
PlayStation?
your Sony
It'll be your
account.
Sony
Wow,
account.
Yeah.
that's even better.
Yeah. The barrier to entry in that's why I like Blacklight so much on PS4, because it's again, that was one of the big things whenever I bought a system when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Is you have to spend another fucking $80 on games, right? And with this, it's just like download, play, go.
Well, and that's the great part about the free-to-play thing is even if you don't want to spend any money or don't have money to spend, but your buddy's playing, it's not, you don't have to talk your friend into it. It's just like, just download it. It's
Right.
all it's taking up is disk space.
Yeah.
So it's really, it should be great to see what the community does with it. But it'll be really cool because we're doing a lot of focus for the console, but also for moving forward with Blacklight over the next year. You know, we're finally getting first-person spectate rolled into the game. We're going to be doing a lot more competitive view, so you can actually do competitions and have a lot more of that stuff. We're still coming out with more content. You know, just day of launch, this is coming out with over a year and a half's worth of content, so that'll be really cool.
Right.
You guys have been making tweaks and optimizations for the last year that a lot of people.
Yeah, and that's the really interesting part. We're working with Sony right now to see how we're going to do that with certification and changes. But you know, we plan on doing some smarter stuff with the way that we're going to do weapon balance, and because the game will come out and we'll find out X, Y, and Z.
Sure.
Are broken, so we need to fix that quickly and iterate as much as possible. But not only that, but just the iteration or addition of content is going to be really paramount to us as well.
Very cool.
Hey, Mike, can we get another shot of the controller?
Hello.
Just so that we can, because I know that's what a lot of people.
TV screen as well, again.
What's up?
How we're shooting out on the TV screen.
Oh, that's right, yes. So we're actually not capturing straight from the PS4 dev kit, just because it's an early build of the machine, so we're just shooting a television screen, which is why the gameplay may be a little different than you're used to seeing.
It looks so happy.
But there is the PlayStation 4 controller that Adam is expertly using against the box.
It's already, for me, just because I have big hands, it's, my hands usually cramp up like when I was playing Last of Us and stuff like that, because it's kind of a tiny controller. You know, it's for a Japanese-centric, community, I get it. But this definitely just feels so much better. Like, I can do this. My hands aren't really cramping up. I need to remember how to play games, though.
Are you saying the Japanese have little hands?
They do. They're tiny people. We're big, fat Americans. We eat a lot of food.
Play basketball.
Oh, hey,
Do a lot of
PlayStation
big
3 controller.
things.
And if you
Oh, yeah, for comparison's sake.
maybe take that shot there.
Sorry, here, let me get away from
No, it's fine. You,
All the
you,
bad
just, you
people.
just keep playing, and then there's the
Jesus.
that's the original.
Really coming down the line.
Yeah, for comparison's sake.
It looks like the PS4 is a little wider than the PS3 controller.
Let's see. Put on top of each other.
Oh, okay. Wow. Just a little wider, but it's also lighter. The PS4
It
controller is lighter. too.
flares. It feels like it flares out a little bit more, well, just because the grips on the bottom are, a little bit longer. But it's like I can't do this on that. Not that you'd ever want to do this. I don't know why.
Can you throw them both on the ground really fast?
Which one breaks quicker?
Yeah, just curious.
Just rage.
And so if I hit the share button, it will destroy everything that we've worked so hard for right here.
Delete some machinima.
Yeah, I think it'll make your Wi-Fi work even worse.
Oh, okay.
Can I customize or should I?
Yeah, go to customization.
Sure.
Playing like a damn astronaut.
Oh, I think Twitter is actually back. So
Hey.
if you guys are hashtagging MLive on Twitter, we will answer your questions about PS4 and Blacklight Retribution.
This is a question I know that's going to come in eventually, but will my character from the PC carry over to PlayStation 4?
No.
Gotcha.
We want to do
yeah,
some stuff, and it's a matter of the three parties. We're publishing, Zombies publishing, Perfect World is not. It's a matter of just talking with them. They're trying to help us out. They're being really good. So we're trying to work together to get something cool. We might just do simple stuff where if you're a certain rank, we're talking about it. It's a matter of scraping the data, really.
Gotcha. I know everyone's going to ask that.
Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely. We want to. I mean, I would love to. I'd love to have them go 1-to-1, but It's still, right now we're just getting it, we're redoing all of the UI, we're making the game run, we're redoing the engine, it's a lot of stuff, and who knows, maybe down the line we might do something like that. There's a lot of plans. It's just finding the amount of time.
Yeah.
Can we see the menus?
The menu is not final. Actually,
final.
I sent them a mail, and they said that it's you got to wait for those to MIP in, or there they go.
This tweet feed is going so fast, rapid.
And
What
also,
does the touchpad do again?
The touchpad, well, actually, if you use touchpad right now, you can rotate, pinch and zoom. So you can you can do that fun stuff. You can use that to check the score and do taunts. Well, the thing that we noticed really quickly with the touchpad and the controller is, in order to use the touchpad correct without hitting your finger on the thumbstick or anything like that, you have to change the stance of your hand. So what we decided was the way that we're going to treat the touchpad is non-combat. So you can click the sides really quickly if you're playing the game. So we actually gained two new buttons with it. But the big thing is we want to make it so when you're using the touchpad in game that it's not a combat centric deal that you can accidentally mess up or we want to make the controls as good as possible, and we're really thinking about it as much as we can.
I just saw a good question on Twitter, and this sort of applies to a lot of the free-to-plays on PS4s. How will the microtransactions actually work? Like, how do you put in your credit card and then like buy little guns here and there? How does it go?
Right now the plan is you'll just buy essentially Blacklight bucks. We don't know what we're going to name them. You'll just buy bundles, and then you'll go in game and you'll spend it.
Cool.
Yeah, we want to keep it really simple. We don't want to have to update the marketplace every single time we put a new item in.
Right.
Plus, if you go to a marketplace on the console and it's just full, like that doesn't make sense. So you'll buy a few things. We're actually redoing the entire monetization of Blacklight. We're changing a lot. We're changing a lot of the way that the unlocks work to be more focused on the gun, and the attachments will just be there. So we want to really simplify it. I think that what we did was we made a really great game, but there were some things that made it a little bit too complicated. So we want to make it a lot easier for new users to just interact with making their content versus, we're not going to simplify the gameplay, we're going to simplify the use of the system.
Right. And that's one thing that I thought, on PC there were so many options, which I enjoyed because I kind of I could dive down into menus and stuff like that. But usually people on console, and I know myself on a console, don't like to do that. We'd much rather just kind of jump in and play. So.
I'll do that.
Look at this guy.
I'm a pretty girl. Yeah, I made the most expensive character I could try to make. I put the biggest, longest, the level 42 scope on there, just because I don't have that yet.
Somebody asked, Jack Costello on Twitter says, do you know what the starting price will be? There is no starting price. Blacklight Retribution is free.
Yeah.
It's totally free.
So the starting price is nothing.
Is nothing.
Yep.
Nice.
Cool, huh?
Yeah.
Isn't that sweet?
I think it's pretty awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
How often is the touchpad used?
Well, it depends on how much you're checking the score or taunting people. I know that I taunt every time I kill someone.
You do, actually.
Yeah, because I'm a dick.
You're kind of a dick, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, with the touchpad, it's the user interface, rotating your weapon, checking out your character, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
I like that it's optional stuff.
Yeah.
Like here I can taunt. But you said it checks sort. When I click it, it goes to my
That's your depot or your tactical item.
Right.
And then if you double tap the directional pad, you actually pull out your item instead of doing a quick shot or like a quick grenade. So double tap when you've got down, or it looks like right. So if you double tap on your D-pad.
Oh, D-pad.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you have quick grenades, but you also have selectable, cookable systems. I mean, that's the thing. Those are all things that we wouldn't have been able to do on a regular controller, last gen controller. So it's really kind of it was really scary at first when we first started making Blacklight to be a console game, mostly because we have more controls on the PC than we do on that, and so with that touchpad, it really gave us a lot of flexibility.
Yeah. This question comes up every time when it comes to consoles and PCs. But,
so cool.
Will you be able to play with PC? Is it cross-platform?
Like I said, with just connecting the users, it's a matter of 3 companies seeing eye to eye. I think it would be great. We're not planning on doing that at launch, but that's the really cool part is being a free-to-play versus a disc title. We add new stuff over months instead of over years. And so instead of getting it done and just throwing some DLC packs out, we actually will keep on allowing it to evolve.
Will all the DLC roll out at the same time for PS4 and PC? Or are you going to roll out certain stuff to PS4 first or certain stuff to PC first, or how's that going to work?
We're still figuring that out, honestly. Yeah. I have a feeling that because we're the developer of it, we'll have stuff for the PlayStation first, and it's we can't just go here. It's tested on the PlayStation and throw it on the PC. PC needs to get tested and confirmed too. Right. We're expanding Blacklight to a lot more territories. So not only the U.S., UK. We're going to go to other territories throughout the world, which is very exciting. Blacklight's as a whole. This is we've been working on it since Tango Down 3 years ago now, and it's starting to get the what I feel like it deserves. So it's really cool.
Fred, you want to read some questions? Sure. There you go. And then Mike, you gonna get a shot of the controller while he plays again? Just I know people want to see it.
I like the controller. I like everything that it's doing. Will the game on PlayStation 4 support keyboard and mouse?
I don't know. I believe the PlayStation 3 supported keyboard and mouse. We don't want to go off and do anything that Sony doesn't want us to do. I mean, it's been a great partnership, so why would we do anything knuckleheaded? But if they allow it, we would love to just keep on moving forward with different innovations. Like right now, there's a lot of new. Oh boy, there's a lot of new stuff coming online that Sony's doing with the peripherals. So we really want to support all that stuff. So it's going to be a constant evolution of the game. It's going to be really fun.
Gotcha.
Being able to finally self-publish, what are your plans for promoting the game competitively on the PS4 versus promoting it on the PC?
Well, that's the one sad point is we just don't have as much money as most publishers have, so it's a lot of guerrilla. It's what we can do, but the great part is partnering with MLG, for example, is going to be very, very big. We're starting to work with them. We actually started to get our first group of feedback from them this last week. It was really great to get a lot of their pros and internal guys hands-on and giving us feedback about a lot of the game that we're going to start rolling in, and as well as seeing people play very, very competitively. It's going to be really interesting. We're going to definitely add more gameplay systems to it to allow people that are, trying to exploit HRV and kind of like try to cat and mouse. We're going to do new systems that will kind of change that up because of their feedback. So as far as the marketing goes, God, dude, this next year is going to be crazy for me. It's going to be absolutely insane. We're going to as many shows as we possibly can. We're getting the support we need from Sony. We're able to do these live streams. You won't see a Blacklight commercial with Eminem.
Oh man!
Sorry.
Just for
Just for Rihanna.
Yeah, just for Rihanna. But yeah, I mean, we're going to do what we can. Absolutely, it's going to be it's up to us to try to make this game as good as possible and allow as many people to know about it. But the fact that we can get Sony's bringing us on the floor of E3 and everything that we're doing, it's Yeah, it's tough, man. It's really tough. It's tough to get everyone to know about your video game.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think it will be used, I mean, obviously you don't know any of this, but like, would it be used in like any kind of marketing? Like I'm watching a commercial in January and they're just like showing a montage of games. Do you think Blacklight would pop up?
God, I hope so. I hope so. I mean, that's the thing, you know. As much as we can, we'll do it. Because it's upset, you know, we live and die by our own sword pretty much. So it'll be, yeah, we're doing as much as we possibly can to do everything. You know, it's gonna be really an interesting year, very interesting year.
Well, I got a question for Bruce and Adam.
Uh-oh.
What makes this unique from anything else I could spend my time on? Can't wait to play, but what is your word?
You want to go first? I can go
I mean,
first.
in terms of the game, are they talking about the game? What makes this better?
Probably the game.
I feel like this is one of the only free-to-plays that I've played where I could just jump in with a stock weapon and play, and actually kill people, and
take their weapons.
right, and take their. I mean, but even then, I don't even need to do that really. As long as you're good at a first-person shooter, you can be good at this game. So it's not a pay-to-play, and that's why I like Blacklight, just in general. Is
You mean a pay-to-win?
Yes, pay-to-win.
Yeah.
And
you don't have to pay to play. I mean, you need to pay your internet bill, but like,
well,
that's
right,
about it.
you know, sort of pay to play.
Yeah.
But it's not a pay to win, and that's why I like Blacklight.
Yeah, it definitely is. It plays, it feels, it looks like a AAA shooter. And usually that term, free-to-play, has a negative connotation to it, and with a lot of games, rightly so. This game definitely, like, you should give it a try. It's like, it's very addicting. I don't really play Call of Duty anymore. Like, I used to get into it, but this game, like, I will get very addicted for this for like hours at a time. I just won't stop playing because there is that, you're still, the carrot at the end of the stick is a bit harder to get to.
Yeah.
But if you play right and you know what you're doing, you can make it a little bit quicker. Like, Stark's put twice or maybe 3 times as much time into this game that I have. But that doesn't make him better than me.
Yeah,
like, because he uses stupid weapons.
He trolls himself. That's true.
He trolls himself.
He thinks what's the weapon? The one that I'll never use, like the elephant gun, where it's just one giant bullet.
Oh, the anti-material rifle. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I've seen him do some crazy shit with that though. That's the really cool point is you know, there are guys that, you know, like you guys play quite a bit, and you know, I think you're higher ranks than I am, which is really funny.
With your giant gold robot. I've played with you once or twice. And one of the things too, like, it actually took me a while to kind of figure this out and realize kind of the brilliance of what HRV is. That's the ability to basically see through walls in the game. If you notice in the HUD though, there is no radar. There's nothing showing me where there's any enemies are. Compare that to Call of Duty, Halo, whatever. Instead you have this. I can't fire my weapon when I'm in this mode, but all of a sudden, I don't have to look at a little mini-map. I can, like, literally, that becomes your radar. And I like that. That is like an innovative, cool thing that actually makes sense.
So innovative, it's in every other game.
Ever since Blacklight Tango Down, you started seeing it in other games. You've seen it with Promethean Vision. Was it Promethean or Prothean? Promethean, sorry. And then Blacklight had it with a scope and all that stuff. So it's like, it definitely is an innovation. Which I do like. It's a subtle one, it's not huge, but then also the customization of all the weapons and everything else is just super addicting. So much so that I haven't put down more money to buy slots for my weapons because they're really expensive. So I just keep customizing the same 2 weapons over and over. And usually, yeah, one sniper and then one like short, I don't know, something with a shotgun.
Yeah, that's the tough part about free-to-play is you need to, I mean, I don't think that people fully realize the whole free-to-play thing is like, you're not paying for a disc, you're not paying for DLC every 3 months, you're not paying for anything, and there are some games that definitely have some buckets that you need to fill that are definitely different. We really tried to balance it and make it as fair as possible. You know, I think it's just the standard, like, anytime you say free to play, everyone says pay to win.
Yep.
And we've been, I mean, you know, all the developers play the hell out of this game and play games, and we want to try to make a fair, you know, give and take. I mean, really, what you're paying for is you're paying for the development to keep on moving. It's not, you know, I don't have a Lamborghini.
You don't?
No, I don't.
Or you only have one.
You only have one
Yeah,
Lamborghini.
right. I just rent them.
Rent them.
Will the game have mouse and keyboard support?
I just asked that.
Did you? Oh, I probably found out because I'm hungover. South American community is pretty big. Is Zombie Studios planning to do something cool for us? Smiley face.
I absolutely want to get this in South America. Absolutely. We're working with Sony. We're actually finding out when the console will go to South America. I think that South America is one of the biggest growing communities, especially with consoles and free-to-plays. I think that it would be stupid not to. Blacklight, we plan on having go as many territories as possible. We actually are signing to numerous territories in the PC, and we plan on trying to get it all over the place on the console as well.
Sure, you know what? Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, please do.
Can you say if future content will specifically entail expanding the current objective modes via maps like for Siege?
Oh yeah, Siege mode's awesome.
Yes, we right now are focusing really on competitive, on 4v4, on getting it to run on the PlayStation, getting the needed tools that the community has been actively asking for, and then as far as like different siege modes or more PvE elements, that's going to come. It's definitely everything. We want to expand this to be very, very large.
Yeah.
This might be a good time to plug Zero Armada.
Hey, Zero.
How will you guys support this game in terms of interaction with community, dev blogs, stuff like that? I know you guys do get sort of updates.
But for him specifically.
Yeah,
Just for
How will you
just for
support
Zero.
me, the person who has played this game more than anyone else?
Yeah. That's the cool part is that our community guys are doing so much. Zero for one. I mean, if you don't know who Zero Marta is, he's been there, for quite a while. Awesome.
Dark
right, they're
Souls.
just
I've been saying his name. Trolls the
They're
game.
just bots. They're just bots.
Yeah, if you do get a chance to check out his channel, he will break things apart like no other person.
Yeah, and that's the really cool thing is, YouTube, Machinima, in Tango Down era, that's when I met most of you guys. Was the Respawn team came by to look at Tango Down, and we're a bunch of cussing, jackalopes, and
Professionals.
I had to look them all up, and I became a major fan of Respawn and Machinima, from that, and it was really exciting seeing, and actually, some of the Nanners videos drove a lot of game change to this, because the community doing videos, YouTube, they get seen by devs. I watch as many as I can, and get feedback, but also see how people are playing, and it changes. It allows us to understand. It's kind of free focus testing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take this opportunity to sort of remind people that we're recording off of the TV because we can't get the feed directly from the dev kit right now. And if we can show the controller again. People are asking what the touchpad does. People that probably just tuned in. You can taunt with it. What else?
Well, I noticed you can taunt. This is kind of cool because it is actually like if you ever use an iPad or a smartphone or whatever, if you pinch in, your stats or your the scoreboard, leaderboard comes up.
Yep.
So can you try that right now, Bruce? Like just pinch in.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
There you go.
And if you look at the way the menu works, like it comes in, like everything feels natural.
Right.
Like
Minority Report.
Yeah, it is. That's one of the coolest new additions I've ever seen in a controller. Like that is
pretty dope.
actual innovation. That's pretty cool.
We were really excited, when we first started hearing about it. I mean, the idea of it just adds so much. And I think if we were making a fighting game, or there's a lot of other games that we definitely want to do different things with it. I mean, really, you're getting a massive amount of buttons. You're getting completely different gameplay. Like, you can do a third-person game where you grapple them and then you can use your swipe to do different moves. And
Right.
I think there's going to be a lot of really cool stuff because like the controller on or just the iPhone really changed the game with new ways to think about gameplay.
Well, I like that it's not relying on it. It's just an additional element. Like, I like that idea where they say, well, here's this touchpad. It's like, well, what do we do with it? Whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's magic.
Well, and the camera is great. The controller actually has a gyroscope inside of it, so it can actually feel tilt and all that fun stuff. There's all sorts of things that Sony's doing, and I've been hearing a lot of great stuff that the Xbox One's going to come out with. But it's going to be a really interesting, very interesting year, for sure, with everyone. Both consoles coming out. PC is definitely doing some really great stuff, and it's gonna be a really great year for gamers.
How'd you do it?
Yeah.
Come on, Artsu. For people that have never seen game before and are sort of asking these general questions,
Pretty good spot.
will people be able to
Stop
unlock?
going to corners.
Look, I'm trying to do it so I don't die.
Well, do it out in the middle.
Yeah.
Fucking
You
you son of a bitch.
I know we're going to get this question eventually, but do we have any other levels we can show, or is this just for the demo purpose?
This is literally our E3 build.
Okay,
So we're going to do a different map, hopefully for Gamescom. We're going to do more stuff for PAX.
Very cool.
So it's a matter of just slowly bringing more and more out, and as soon as we're able to get multiplayer, we're going to be definitely bringing that around.
Brett, you want to give it a shot?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll
Read
take some
this
of that.
question from Paradox.
From Paradox?
It's really good.
So I swipe the touchpad.
Can you lower...
Swipe
Oh,
the
swipe
touchpad.
touchpad.
Swipe it?
Yeah. Yeah, tons.
Tap that shit.
Can you lower the time you have to wait when you die? That's kind of annoying me. Is it possible? This question is for PC. Well, I guess I could phrase that into a relevant question.
I just want
Will you allow for custom servers on PS4?
That's the plan. We're actually going to be doing peer-to-peer.
Very cool.
Yeah. So it's.
Oh,
gonna
so
be-
if you do peer-to-peer, does that mean will you be able to rent dedicated servers? Is that an option?
That's what we're hoping for eventually.
Okay.
But right now, it'll be peer-to-peer at launch, and then we're going to just kind of keep on moving. I mean, running dedicated servers, it can be quite a bit.
You said peer-to-peer, I immediately thought BitTorrent. I was like, yeah, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. You'll
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. You'll just pirate
Yeah.
the game.
When you get Blacklight,
Pirate
you
a
download
free game.
shows. Very cool. Let me go through.
This gameplay's gonna be bad. Maybe not. I've only ever played The Last of Us on PlayStation. Hey guys. What's up? Alright, that'll work. It feels really good though. This controller's fucking amazing.
This is more of a Special Forces question, but it's actually something I'd like to see carried over to Blacklight. Will there be any type of map customization?
Yeah.
No.
Can I what?
We're not. Yeah. We.
This drink? Died, Michael.
That's yes. That's just not.
Right.
Yeah.
The way the maps are made for this game is that they have a flow to them.
Yeah.
If you notice, there's what's the one I play way too much, Helo Deck?
Yeah, I love fucking Halo Deck.
Call it free kills,
Yeah.
basically. I love that map too much.
Well,
I
and
play that more than anything else.
that's that was built for 4v4, and it just happens that everyone fills the server up and it just becomes bedlam. So
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
It's like, let me go over to your spawn, throw down a couple mines, go back to my base, free kills.
Yeah.
I love that map.
This is crazy good.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
This is really
What's Up wants to know, will there be a beta available for this on PC? It's free to play. It's on PC right now. It's been out for a year.
so yes.
So I don't know if you ever call it beta or it's continual beta. I don't know.
I mean,
Is it because it's never really done,
yeah,
right? You're
well,
always tweaking it.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, what's the way that I see beta is testing, hammering, make sure that it works. We plan on having a beta for the PlayStation because I think also when you call it a beta, it allows people to understand there's going to be some issues, and really I mean, just from experience of being in games as long as we have, when you put a game on a new console, you're going to have things that you did not expect to see until you get a couple thousand people hammering on it. So we're gonna do we're gonna do a beta, and then it won't last super long.
Overkill.
Hi.
Oh, man, that guy's
It's
dead.
worth it.
That is how you play.
Oh dear.
This is from Darth Wader. I've only just joined on the live stream, but how does the PS4 controller play out on Blacklight Retribution being an FPS? I mean, I guess I've already said what I needed to say, but how do you feel, Hunter? And you don't normally play.
I'm normally never on consoles. This feels really good, really responsive. It doesn't feel like some weird shift for me as someone who's spent a lot of time with Blacklight on PC.
How does this compare to World of Warcraft?
Well, it's a little faster. I'm having trouble casting spells, but I am shooting things. No, but yeah, I think if you were comfortable playing it on PC, the transition for you really wouldn't be that bad, because of all people, I would expect myself to be just fucking terrible right now. I mean, I am, but still.
I think this is more of a Sony question, but I'm kind of curious about this one as well. Ilo wants to know, will there be an option to turn off the light bar on the well, this is the DS4, but I think he meant the PS4. Reflection can be an issue against a reflective screen. Have you seen any options to turn off that light?
You know what? This is the biggest TV I've seen it on. We literally just started. We've at the studio we have them on our monitors, so we really haven't dealt with that usually because we've got it in our lap and we're not getting that. But I believe the light bar is there primarily to figure out which player it is when you use the camera, but because the camera's not because the camera's not mandatory, I'm sure that the light bar won't be needed to be on the entire time. I don't know.
We don't know yet. We'll probably know when the system comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
question.
I would bet that they probably would have an option to turn that off.
Yeah. I mean, they're being smarter, or just put a piece of tape over it.
There you go.
Marcel Eason, what is going to be the Durfent from the Xbox to the Xbox One ripoff?
I hate differences.
Wait, what? Wait, what's the question?
I just love these questions. They just make me laugh.
What is the question?
What is going to be the Durfent from the Xbox to the Xbox One ripoff? I don't know if that's a question.
I'm not sure. I don't think that is a question.
Is he saying that the PlayStation 4 is an Xbox One ripoff?
Who knows?
Or is he saying that there's an Xbox One ripoff?
We could spend hours trying to decode this tweet.
Tweet back and ask.
In English.
Modded reacts. He's asking, why do you always play in Vertigo when demoing? Is there a specific reason why you like this map?
This was our E3 map.
Okay. Any specific reason why you guys went with Vertigo other than like something else?
Too much for first time.
No, yeah, we didn't want to do Halo deck. It was just one of those things where it's like, this ran really well. We got to make decisions that are like, okay, this is the best best with the least amount of issues.
I'm actually curious. Can you go turn around, Brett? I'm curious how the one of the things we have not shown in the game at all is go to the door. Keep going in. You can actually open and close doors. You see that panel over there? I'm just curious how
I'm curious if it works.
So do you use the?
D-pad.
Oh, it's D-pad. Okay. I was curious if it was going to be a touchscreen.
I mean, touchpad, yeah.
Yeah, touchpad. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Oh, there you go.
That might be faster.
Remember, Bro Team called it like mad hacking.
Swedish padlocks.
Will trophies be in Blacklight Retribution? Has been asked by P2W. Nice.
Well, yeah, I think that's the only way we can pass certification is if we have.
You actually have to have
You have
trophies.
to have trophies, right?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, so when you put a game on a console, you actually have to pass cert. And so, like, everyone's allowing indie game, like, okay, so you guys have a game you want to put onto the console. You have to get it tested and certify it as well. So I can't just throw a game at either one of the console companies and say just put it on because you let indie game development on. Yeah. You actually have to pass cert. That's the barrier, and that's the wall that you need to go past. And cert is literally like there are these X, Y, and Z's that you have to make sure that you do. So if for example, PlayStation, we have to have use of the controls and different features that they want. It needs to be. What's the name of the? God, I can't. My brain's damaged. When you play the PlayStation 4 games on the Vita, we have to have that.
Oh, remote play.
Yeah. So we have to have remote play. That's part of certification. So I believe trophies are part of certification as well.
Interesting.
I've seen a lot of people ask on Twitter, and I think you've kind of hinted at it, but will this game be on the Xbox One? Everybody's asking, will it be on the Xbox? I know you can't answer it right now, but do you have an answer?
Bruce fanboy, number
for
one.
them? Well, that was the thing. Again, everybody's asking, not me.
There's like one guy and it was Bruce.
Jared, please tell me. Oh, I bought 5 Xbox Ones.
Bruce doesn't, just to clear that up, actually, Bruce doesn't even own an Xbox.
Well.
His roommate had one and he just moved out, so.
There it goes.
So he's a PC player, so he's a Windows fanboy, I guess.
Right. Yeah. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Great.
So Xbox One for both.
I mean, right now we don't know. We don't know. Oh, awesome. We got to, we talked with both when we decided to do this, and Sony was quicker, I guess, would be the best way, and we've got exclusive on the PlayStation 4 for a while.
Yeah.
I think that's the great part is you never know. You never know.
Right.
Gotcha. CNanners wants to know, will my voice be in this game?
I just inverted my control.
His voice is in this game, and we took it out.
Oh, really?
We locked it. We didn't take it out. We locked it.
You can still unlock
I just
it.
accidentally inverted my controller. How do I uninvert it?
We did a hotkey. So you pressed all.
Wow.
You pressed all 4 buttons at once.
When you did it.
Yeah. So CNanners has a voice in this. Bro Team is working. Gave us one.
Oh, good.
We've got a Lazy Gideon.
Again.
Stop hitting all the
I
buttons.
swear to God I didn't hit all the buttons.
Whatever,
I'm
dude.
just going forward.
Whatever.
Can you please stop pointing?
Why are you trolling me? Just tell me how to do it. Teach me how to fish, Jared.
So these
Yeah.
and those. That should have worked.
Okay. Should have.
I remember Total Biscuit actually being a big fan of the game. Have you approached him for doing any voices?
I'm hoping that with packs, because that's the thing. These voice packs are, they're more just fun and funny than anything else.
Yeah.
There.
Thanks, Dad.
Stop doing that.
Not doing anything. Look, I did it again.
Stop it!
Look, I swear to God,
my
I didn't
God,
do anything.
Brett.
Look, you handed me the controller and did it.
I don't.
For fixing it.
I don't know if you feel like approaching the community head on, but Raymond Davis says, why are you abandoning the PC community for Blacklight? The PC gamers made this game popular.
You
then
guys
you'd
did.
turn your backs on us.
I turned.
How dare you?
Why do you keep turning
I'm
back?
sorry. I'm sorry, and that's why we're putting out a content build this week.
Okay.
Boom.
See?
So the rumors I read where you're just going to delete it off of Steam and those are not
Is that
true.
seriously a rumor?
No, I just
Oh.
I just made that up.
Wait,
You should
made it.
post that. No,
Look at you, made it.
you're not even first.
It's because my controller was uninverted.
Touchpad. Yeah.
Look at that loser in the
Yeah,
back.
third place.
I have one emoticon. Can you switch between the multiple emoticons with the...
Yeah, you do
yourself
different
the-
directions.
Yeah, I was going to say, I just did the glitter pageant taunt.
No, we will not. We are not walking away from the PC. All of the content on the PlayStation will go onto the PC. We're still releasing. I mean, we're releasing stuff. I still play the crap out of Blacklight on the PC. There's no reason why we would ever do that. And we're licensing to other territories. So anyone that thinks that's completely wrong.
Okay. Is doing updates similar to like how Steam works, where you push an update,
Jesus Christ.
where you have kind of more, it's a little bit quicker with control as opposed to like, I know putting a patch out for Xbox is basically like pulling teeth at the moment for the 360. how does it work on your end? Is it a simple process, or is it?
I'm
you have to go
not.
through services?
We haven't gone through it, so we don't know.
Okay.
You know, right now Sony's changing a lot of the rules. Microsoft's changed a lot of the rules. Really, you know, everyone says how hard it is to put a patch on the PlayStation or the Xbox. I'm sorry. It's a monetization, you know, hurdle. It's, you know,
Different gum.
X amount of dollars to do it. So, you know, that's why it's tough to put it on those.
Just use your pistol. Press triangle and I'll switch your pistol.
Triangle.
Yeah. Also, don't use HRV when they're running at you.
Well, listen.
Like, it's pretty clear they're there. I don't think you need to confirm it.
If you could see through my eyes, what my eyes are seeing today, you wouldn't give me such a hard time.
Is it blurry on the edges?
Blurry on the
Slowly
edges.
getting blacker.
There's a cartoon bottle dancing in front of me. Drink some more.
Here's a good question from P2W Nice. Will you add the toggle to the popular FOV tweak that's on the PC version for PS4? Will you be able to change your FOV, I guess?
You know, we haven't really talked about that.
No.
And like I said, I think when we put the game out and we get out of beta and it's running and it's optimized and it's totally badass, you know, we listen to the community. People can't say that we don't listen to the community.
True that.
So, you know, once we get the lion's share of content we need to do, you know, I wouldn't see why putting that in, or hell, my guys could have done it already, for all I know. I mean, I would say that the guys at Zombie are now go pick it back up. You didn't blow it up. Uh-oh. Now blow it up. Now blow it up. Oh, look at you, pro.
Nice.
MLG.
But yeah, I mean, the guys at Zombie are top notch. I mean, the fact that I come back off these press tours or something like that and see, you know, new things. It's awesome. You know, I saw First Person Spectate in its infancy last week, and it's, you know, things are moving so quickly there. It's great. It's really, really
And
cool.
we keep getting a lot more questions, and we already answered this, but there's a lot of frame rate. Everyone wants to know about frame rate. I believe the answer was
Aiming for the highest possible that we can do.
It's like I said, this is alpha. This is kind of cool that we got a really
What do you
early
think the
look.
frame rate is right now, Adam?
Currently, I see it going between 30 and 60. I see moments of where, like, if you go through HRV or you go something where it's low definition, I can see it running at 60. It looks like 60. Am I wrong?
It goes between those, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, can you give a shot of the controller again, just for the kids at home? It looks like we got about 3 more minutes of this.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Jeez.
Time flies.
And time flies when you're having fun, Hondo.
Nap time.
Nap time for baby.
So get some really good kills.
Okay.
So you mentioned earlier, Miguel wants a further explanation of how is remote play with your game. Have you even got to that part yet?
I know guys are working on it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm actually really excited because I think I'm one of the few people that still play on the Vita, or, you know, have a Vita and play with it. But
More importantly, Bro Team Pill wants to know beard attachment, yes or grow?
Nice.
You cheesy son of a bitch.
what a dork.
Could you do a beard attachment as like a
You really should.
Yeah,
On the helmet.
the guns, tomahawks,
instead of a grip? It could just be a beard.
specialty magazines. That'd be cool.
We'll make it a taunt or something.
I'm
Maybe.
sure this is a top priority for you.
Yeah, it's absolutely top.
PlayStation 4 launch.
Yeah. Let's add a beer. Yeah, I'm actually really excited for the Bro Team voice pack. Actually, that'll be quite funny.
I'm not. I don't like Bro Team at all.
And
I'm tired of it.
someone was saying, Bruce, shut up. And I saw in here, sorry, I passed who asked this, but someone wants to know if Sark will have a voice pack. Sergeant J would like to know if Sark,
Everyone needs to tweet at Sark and
tell him to get off his ass.
tell him to do the voice pack, because I base our ranking off of him. So
Yeah,
Wow.
it's true. We never have. Every time he starts to get max level, you increase the leveling system.
So actually, fun fact too, Sark has a gun in this game, one of the shotguns.
Oh, that's right.
The SARK, or the SARK.
Okay. Yeah, I did it!
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Ooh, that's
Taunt in
nice.
other directions.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Taunt in the corner.
Taunt in the corner. Taunt in the corner.
Oh man, that's the most.
Oh, yeah.
That's the most disgusting shot
Gangnam
I've seen.
Style isn't as good.
Oh,
Just vomit all over the
all right, guys.
controller.
I think we're gonna have to wrap it up there with that shot.
Yep.
Ooh, that was pretty. But Jared,
Your last
Jared,
look at
thank you
the
for bringing the PS4.
Yeah,
in.
absolutely.
We really appreciate
Yeah,
that.
it plays great. This controller's amazing.
Yeah.
Game's looking good.
This is the first we've had this experience we've had to actually sit down and play for an hour.
Well, I'm glad I was your first.
You were gentle.
I'll always remember.
Relatively.
We'd love to have you back, especially around the time the game launches. We'll definitely be playing this. It is a game that will be coming out launch with PS4.
It's the target.
All right.
the target.
That's what they're aiming for. So day one. That's awesome.
Cool.
Pretty
Cool.
rad.
Thank you guys for watching. I think we're tuning out.
All right. Wait, which
Bye.
one? Wait,
Where are you pointing?
Nothing awkward
You telling me
about
to talk?